Hello everyone, we are going to take notes over multiplying and dividing integers today. So first, up at the top, write multiplying integers. Next, I want you to write positive multiplied by a positive. Draw an arrow and put multiply a little slash and then positive sign. Next, negative multiplied by a negative. Draw an arrow. You're going to write multiply, put a little slash, and then write positive sign. Now you're going to write positive multiplied by a negative, and then right underneath, write negative multiplied by a positive. Draw a little arrow, write multiply, put a little slash, and then write negative sign. We're going to do the same thing for division, so go ahead and write dividing integers. You're going to write positive divided by a positive. You're going to write it two ways. So then put or, and then write positive over a positive, because remember the line in a fraction means divide. Draw a little arrow and write divide, put a little slash and put positive sign. Negative divided by a negative, or a negative over a negative. Draw an arrow and put divide, a slash, and then positive sign. Right underneath, write positive divided by a positive. Then you're going to put negative divided by a positive. Draw an arrow and put divide, put a little slash, and then put negative sign. Now you're going to make like a tic-tac-toe symbol. Going diagonal, put positive signs. And then fill in all the other spaces with negative signs. And this will help you figure out which sign your answer is going to be. This only works with multiplying and dividing integers. So if you look at the tic-tac-toe sign, you have a positive multiplied by a positive is going to give you a positive going down diagonal. If you look going down the left column, you have a positive multiplied or divided by a negative is going to give you a negative. And if you look at the last row, you have a negative multiplier divided by a negative is going to give you a positive. And that's how the little diagram works. You're going to multiply as normal, and then you're going to keep the negative sign. If you look at your diagram, a negative multiplied by a positive is a negative. Next example. Negative 9 multiplied by 15 multiplied by negative 6. I'm first going to multiply negative 9 times 15. My answer is going to be negative because I have a positive and a negative. It's going to be negative 135. Now I'm going to multiply that by negative 6. That gives me 810, and my answer is going to be positive because I'm multiplying a negative and a negative. Go ahead and write practice. We're going to do a couple of practice questions. The first one is negative 306 divided by 18. If you're just watching the video and not in class, you need to pause here and work the problem out. So you're going to divide the numerator by the denominator. have a positive number and a negative number, which means my answer is going to be negative. The next practice question, negative 56 divided by negative 14. If you're just watching the video, pause right here and work out the problem. Because I'm dividing a negative by a negative, my answer is going to be positive. So we have a positive 4. We're going to do just one more practice question. Negative 89 divided by 5. And if you're watching the video, go ahead, pause right here and work the problem out. So think about what type of answer you're going to have, positive or negative. So negative 17 8/10 is going to be your answer. So this ends our notes on multiplying and dividing integers. If you have any questions, let me know. Bye, guys.